So in video number 4, we're going to talk about the strategies to build curiosity, making infographics thought-provoking. So what this video is going to help you to do is to avoid being ignored. So here are 13 quick tips to make your infographics thought-provoking so that you keep their attention span. Number 1, you want to keep it short. Don't put too many words, and try to keep within the height and width that we talked about earlier. Number 2, limit the file size. Like I said earlier, if your file size is too big, then somebody with a slower internet connection who might be interested in your infographic will have a hard time loading your infographic, and therefore they're just going to quit and they're going to move on to the next thing that grabs their attention. So you're fighting for their attention. So you need to make sure that your file size is less than 1.5 megabytes at least. Third, add power words to your headline and action words, things that will grab their attention. And number 4, add subheadlines that will back up your main headline. And number 5, try to inject some humor. And what you're doing, as you can see here, is you're grabbing them in. And number 6, use original images. And number 7, share interesting facts and statistics. And number 8, share the history of your product and service. And number 9, compare the products. And number 10, quote interesting facts from notable sources. And make sure to refer back to the sources and give them credit. And number 11, allot white space. So make sure that you don't clump everything together. You make sure there's white space in between your text and white space in between your graphics as well. And number 12 will be relating to your target audience. If you try to get too broad, too general, and you don't really relate to them, they are not going to feel like you're talking directly to them. Rather, you're talking directly to somebody else. So you want to make sure that you're talking directly to them. You might get less quantity of traffic, but you're going to get a higher conversion rate. And number 13, make sure your infographics are, of course, useful and helpful so that they'll want to watch your other infographics, or they're going to be interested in your products and services that you constantly are grabbing them in. So if you apply these 13 quick tips to your infographics, you'll gradually, as you can see here, you'll suck them in, build curiosity throughout the whole way. And that's what you want.